Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled, Black Woman Reveals Why So Many Women Miss Out on Good Men. Let's get right into it.
God has given men a capacity and a responsibility that women do not have, and we have to be honest about it. We can say he's not a man, he doesn't know how to lead, he doesn't whatever. There's still a capacity inside of him that God did not give us as women. And one of the biggest examples that I can give of that, imagine it's raining and you're in New York City. And if you've ever been to New York City or in France and it starts raining and people start selling umbrellas on the street, those $5, $10 umbrellas, they're not worth much, but they get the job done until you get home. Imagine you have that man. You have the man that gets the job done, isn't anything special, but he gets the job done. That man, no matter how little you view him, is made to handle the rain. You were not made to handle the rain, but you were made to hold up that which can handle the rain. If you didn't have that umbrella, you would come back home smelling like what poured on you. When a man comes back in as that umbrella, he gets dried quickly, water repellent, it falls off of him, and no matter how equipped you thought he was, he still was built for the rain. The difference also, some of you want that Neiman Marcus umbrella. Some of you want the wood handle. Those things are heavy. And if God gave you a man like that, then you have to be the woman that can hold up that man. Because an umbrella that is not used, it can be for the rain, for the sun. It shields, it provides shade, it allows what's under it not to be touched. We are the vessel, not weaker. We are the vessel that was meant to let the one that God gave us be held up and used for what he was made. So now, as a wife, I want to say, I don't want to get wet. I don't want to sunburn. My skin's not built for that. So instead, I'm going to let the man be who he was meant to be. And if God gave me, which he did, my man's about as heavy as this table. That means God made me capable of holding him up. If my man is not doing what he was made to do, it's because I, as his wife, am not holding him up. God has given men a capacity.
Whoa. Bravo. This has to be by far the best video I've ever reacted to, and I haven't even reacted to it just yet. Oh my, God bless this God-fearing woman. If I ever meet a woman that thinks like this and could utter words like this, I believe I found my wife. And God says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Wow. Let's review a lot of things that she said. She said a lot here. Let's review some of the things she said. First thing she said, God gave man a capacity and a responsibility he did not give to women. Man, does that hit heavy? And it has me rethinking about this a little bit. Think about it. God gave man a capacity and a responsibility that he did not give women. And she said, you might think he's not a good leader, but he is built. He is built with a capacity, responsibility that he did not give you. And see, I realize there's a lot of women try to discount men by saying he's not a good leader, he's broke, he's this, he's that. But as men, we understand. That man could be rich right there. This man could be broke right there. And that broke man could tear that rich man's head off. And if that rich man is protecting you, you won't be safe. He could throw money at the situation, but he won't be able to protect you. He won't be able to shield you. She considered a man a shield. Oh my, these are heavy words. Wow. God bless you. God bless this God-fearing woman. This is so beautiful. This woman to me is this is a dime right here. This is what I believe a dime is. I am so attracted to this woman. God bless her family. God bless their matrimony. Her husband has an incredible wife, and honestly, a virtuous wife. And she compared the man to an umbrella. She said, support an umbrella or become an umbrella. And we know which route that a lot of women chose. A lot of women chose to become the umbrella. But here's the part that I really like. She said that he didn't give you the capacity or the responsibility to do it. This is why when we see in modern women, they don't like being adults. They hate it. They don't like being the man they sought out to be. They don't like it. They don't like taking care of themselves. They don't like holding up all these responsibilities, the things that we love doing as men. I just reacted to a video of a woman recently where she said, "Oh, I don't like to come home by myself and have to cook for myself after a hard days of work." I'm like, I love doing that. I love doing that. Let's go further into what she was saying. She also said, in New York City, and I love that she used this example, and because it rains hard in New York City. When it starts raining, it just starts raining hard. She said those $5 and $10 umbrellas, they might not be worth much. Let me correct you, lady. They're worth a lot because it still gets the job done. It still gets you from point A to point B covered. See, a lot of women want to be their own covering. And this is foolish because they don't have the capacity to be their own covering. This is why they complain and they whine. Oh, why is life going to be like this? Yeah, you know why? Because you thought that man was just to appease you, to be for pleasure, to be for fun, to be for excitement. You don't understand the purpose, the responsibility of a man. You thought the only thing a man was a wallet. He was more than a wallet. I'm going to say this. I want to take a little step off of this. I don't want to sidetrack the conversation, but let me say something that I really want to say that's kind of analogous of this, you know? And it says, a healthy man wants everything, but a sick man wants one thing. I'm going to say it again. A healthy man wants everything, but a sick man wants one thing. What's the one thing that a sick man wants? To be healthy. And I'm saying this because women, you understand that y'all want so much from the world, but what you really need is just one thing. A good man. Y'all want this, that, laundry lists. I want him to be tall. I want to be this. I want to be that. I want to be, you know what I'm saying? And then she breaks down. So I love that she even goes further. So y'all want that wooden handle umbrella. She said, well, that's a heavy umbrella. And this is where she steps in and starts to talk about what a woman's role is. A woman's role is to hold up her man. She said if her husband is failing because she's not holding him up. See, women brag about this Women brag about their part in life where they hold the man up, and the way she's giving the analogy, and they think it's the most important thing. Holding the umbrella is the most important thing. Not the fact that the umbrella is shielding you from the rain, shielding you from the sun, shielding you and covering you and protecting you. No. The fact that you're holding the umbrella. They overvalued their small part, holding the umbrella. And they discount our part, shielding them from the world. And they think, oh, behind every good man is a woman. Behind every umbrella is somebody holding it up. But let me tell you something. You have the capacity to hold up an umbrella, but if you don't got an umbrella, you still won't be shielded. You can't walk around New York City when it's raining. Well, I can hold up an umbrella. But where's your umbrella? You're getting wet now. And she said when you get back, you're going to smell like everything that was poured onto you. Where a man, he's water repellent. When you bring him back in the house after the rain, after the storm, because we can handle the rain, we dry off. We're water repellent. It doesn't affect us the same way it would affect a woman. This is very spiritual. This is very beautiful. I don't know. Did this woman write this? This is so artistic. I'm so touched by this. And she said that her husband is as heavy as this table. And what that means is that God gave her a husband that he knew that she could hold up. So let me ask you this. For women, you got all these weak men. Y'all go to all these weak men and y'all complain, oh, I hate my baby daddy. He never protected me. I never felt safe around him. But guess what? That's the man you could hold up. That's the best you could do. That's the man that God sent to you. Because y'all want someone that's so this. He has to be at the finish line. He has to be so great. But y'all not there. Y'all can't hold up a man like that. How many women want a man they can't hold up? They want a wealthy, rich man that's fit, attractive. They're sloppy, out of shape, and they're stupid. This is a woman that speaks with wisdom. And I'm going to read from Proverbs 31, the virtuous wife, the perfect wife, to really illustrate this, not with all my words, but with God's words, to show that God's words align with exactly what this woman's saying. Exactly what this woman's saying. So everybody wants someone so great, but they don't look to think to themselves, are you great enough to hold that man? Can you hold up that man? Y'all want a celebrity. Y'all want a baller. Y'all want a bachelor. You want a rich man. You want a millionaire. You want a billionaire. You want to be on yachts. You want this, you want this, you want that, you want that, you want this, you want that. But can you hold that up? Do you have the ability to hold that up? Because this woman can. This woman can. She could hold up a millionaire. She could hold up a billionaire. She could hold up a fit man. She could hold up a wealthy man that's fit and attractive and understands his purpose because she understands her purpose. I'm just like, how come we don't see more of this? Why? See, y'all talk about, oh, where are all the good men? Where are all the women like this? I have never seen a woman speak like this in my life. I'm here 37 years on this earth, and this is the first time I've ever heard a woman utter words like this. This gives me hope. If I find a woman that could articulate and illustrate an idea like this, which I myself have never even considered, that is my wife. Let me read from you from the Holy Bible, Proverbs 31. And I love this because it's actually part of the Proverbs 31 when it describes the virtuous wife is describing a relationship between a king and his mother. His mother is telling him things. So I want you guys help me get through the things that the mother of this king is telling him. Okay? And I just think it's just breathtaking. So let's get through it with me. If you got your Bible, get your Bible out. We're going to read it. I want you guys to look through it. Proverbs 31, okay, from the top to the bottom. Okay, it says, the words of King Lumel, the prophecy that his mother taught him. What my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the son of my vows. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. It is not for kings, O Lumel, it is not for kings to drink wine, nor for princesses strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law and pervert the judgment of any of the afflicted. Give strong drink unto him that is ready to perish. That means give alcohol to a man that's about to die. And wine unto those that be of heavy hearts. Let him drink and forget his poverty and remember his misery no more. Open thy mouth for the dumb in the cause of all such are appointed to destruction. Or for the dumb in the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction. Open thy mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and the needy. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. God says this a lot in the Bible. He talks about, we think gold and jewels and things are so valuable, but he says, who can find a virtuous woman? Her price is above rubies. Again, God even says that knowledge is above rubies. So this is something that's constantly throughout the Bible talking about the value of things. So a good wife is above it's more than money, more than rubies and fine linens and and valuables. It continues. We're on 31, verse 11. The heart of her husband do safety trust in her, so that he shall have no need or spoil. He wants for nothing. She will do him good and not evil in all the days of her life. Very important. She will do him good and not evil in all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. That means she's not lazy. She worked willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. Meaning she gets up early when it's still dark outside to feed her family. How many women said, "Oh, if it's 2 a.m. in the morning and my husband's hungry, I won't, or my man's hungry, I won't cook for him." Remember that when we were talking about that? Oh, it's 2 a.m. in the morning and he wants something to eat, I ain't gonna cook for him. Because why don't you make something for yourself? Well, the virtuous wife will rise it also yet when it's night and give it meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. Meaning she'll take care of everybody in the house, including the ones that help, right? Because y'all want maids, y'all want people clean up. Well, this virtuous wife had maids, and she even fed them. She even fed the maids. She considered a field and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hand, she planted a vineyard. So she bought land, right? She's looking for a place to buy land for a home and to plant a garden. Okay? She girded her loins with strength and her strengthened her arms. Meaning that she was not no lazy chick. She worked with her arms and she had strength in her arms. She perceived that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. Very deep here. Her candle doesn't go out by night. That means she stays lit 24/7. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hands to the poor, yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She helps the needy. She helps those who are in need. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all of her household are clothed with scarlet, right? So she's not worried about when the hard times come because her house is protected. She knows it. She's protected when the Bible speaks in such beautiful romantic language, it details things in such a poetic way. It's just, you just gotta read it. It's beautiful. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Now they talk about her husband. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. That means he's respected by his peers. She maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth it girdles unto the merchant. And this is deep, right? Look at how much she does for her household. She's not a lazy woman. She buys land, plants a garden, wakes up early in the morning, feeds her family. She takes clothes, raw material, and sews and makes clothes, and then sells it. So she's a businesswoman, right? She's not a boss babe because she's a virtuous woman. I wouldn't call her boss babe. That'll be the reducer. She's a virtuous woman, but she's also business minded. She can help you, and she can make money working with her hands. Here's the part that I really love. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in the time to come. Meaning that she is going to be happy when, after all her hard work, don't worry, she's going to get her rewards. Because strength and honor are her clothing. That's what she wears. She opened her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness. So when she speaks, this lady's speaking wisdom. She speaks wisdom. But she's also kind, right? She's not no rude, arrogant, loud chick. No. She speaks of intelligence and things that she can actually do. Because wisdom is the ability to take intelligence and apply it. So when she speaks, she talks about things she's done. That her abilities, her skills. She looketh well to the ways of her household and eateth not the bread of idleness. Meaning that she doesn't eat until she works. She's not a lazy chick expecting to collect income. You know, what it reminds me of a woman who wants to go on first dates, expensive first dates. You ain't do nothing to earn this first date. They're saying that this lady earned the food that she ate. She don't sit around idle expecting everything. It's almost done, but this is good. I'm finishing up here, and I know you guys are passionate about this like I am. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praiseth her. Meaning her kids love her, her husband love her. They praise her. They understand how such a good woman she is. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excelleth all of them. Thou excelleth them all. Many daughters have done virtuously, but she excels them all. Amazing. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. We're describing this woman right now. Okay? Give her of the fruit of her hands and let her own words praise her in the gates. Guys, this is so layered. This literally when I've read this before several times. I've read this passage, Proverbs 31. As Christians, we refer to this as the perfect wife. My friends, and I don't know this woman from a can of paint. I don't know her from a box of rocks. But I'll tell you this. Everything, every word in this chapter defines her. Every word. I believe it. Just from you can tell if a woman is a good woman just from the small amount of things she says. You could tell where her mind's thinking. A lot of women don't have the programming like this. And you know what you don't want to do? You don't want to show this to your wife and get her to agree with it. And if you are married to a crazy, wicked woman, God bless you and God bless your matrimony. But you want a woman who is like this on her own. You don't want to change. Her husband did not have to change her to become this. She was this. Look how much passion is in her voice. God bless her. God bless her matrimony. God bless you guys. I think this was by far the best video I reacted to. And I personally think this might be the best video I've ever made on YouTube. Seriously. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. God bless you all. I hope God blesses you and myself with a wife like such. And I'll see you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see you guys over there.